It's an art project. When we first visit the site, you'll see the usual random collage of internetness, although with usual said, one of the main features of this site is its ability to completely change each time you visit it or refresh the page. Although with that said, there are some aspects that remain more the same, so let's have a look at those. First off, the title is always in place, reading "Welcome to my www web world." Although this is the video which is always here, albeit often covered to some extent by other things, and this video is always one of these 5, each also providing its own audio for the page. The only of these I can provide any immediate information on is this one, which is Chris Schmant testing/demonstrating this new technology in 1979, and this clip is from the MIT Media Lab's Speech Interface Group video collection. It took a very long time to find that out.
Okay, I learned it on YouTube.
Moving away from the videos, there's also the privacy policy message, which is always present at the top and displays the current date. However, as far as this is concerned, there is no privacy policy, because this just does nothing. You can dismiss it though. The actually legible text present on the page is also always the same, including such passages as,
"Time is precious. Both guys and gals have better things to do rather than hanging out in the computer room. 1. To yourself, say the name of the only guy or girl you wanna be with 3 times. 2. Think of something you want to accomplish within the next week and say it to yourself 7 times. 3. If you had one wish, what would it be? Say it to yourself 9 times. 4. Think of something that you want to happen. 8th note, PS, do not ignore this. This is inside my imaginary house. At the moment, this is the only room that's finished, unless you count stairs and hallways. I had plants in the corner but took them out as they took about a week to render."
and ranging from helpful advice such as,
Remember, never give out your personal information such as your name, home address, school name, or telephone number in a chat room or on bulletin boards. Also, never send a picture of yourself to someone you chat with on the computer who has made you feel uncomfortable or scared.
to less helpful advice such as,
Warning. If you don't read the readme.txt, it will delete your System32 folder. This is bad. So read the readme.txt.
Another interesting feature is the links to further pages. As far as I can see, these are in the form of any of the images selected at random, so finding them can be difficult. However, if we disable styles, it becomes considerably easier to track them down. Another easy way of finding the links is using an archive of the page from July 5th, 2008 via the Wayback Machine. I assume they were the links that were supposed to be embedded, but because it wasn't 100% correctly archived, as happens sometimes, they were just left there at the top with no image to inhabit. One link leads to what appears to be an archive of a 4chan thread from October 15, 2010 of people discussing the site, providing us with various new links and bits of information on top of those that we already had. This page is what looks somewhat like a live stream of a bedroom, but if we go into the page source, we can see that it is in fact a 56-second looped video, in which not much happens. Aside from the cover moving a little here, which also means you can see when it loops, and some dust floating around here. With that said, someone on that 4chan conversation claims to have seen some guy standing up and walking towards the camera, but we can most likely put this down to a troll. For all I know, the image which 404's and is unarchived could have been a deliberately fake screenshot just for a joke. This is a mess of this image and this stuff up here. This is unarchived and is unavailable now. This is a 47-second audio tune. Red. Unavailable now, but archived. It used to be the video, but requiring Flash Player. This. Also unavailable now, but archived as a list of photos showing how to draw various things. The same as with the other video, this is the teapot but with Flash and is only available through the archive. Also only available through the archive, this. This downloads this video but as an SWF, I never saw that coming from the URL. Another instance of the teapot but Flash. Another instance of an archived only page which links to a site called Muxtape, which I assume, and according to my brief research I seem to be right, is an old defunct Bandcamp/SoundCloud kind of thing, as well as a MySpace page, both for a band named Trapdoors, with the yyyyyyy.info link listed as their band website. I assume this used to link the same, but it's unavailable now and not archived. Maths. Here we have another archive-only page consisting of this.
We're all in this together, or if I wasn't a computer I would give MySpace a virus for this question. This is a program that takes user information from randomly selected profiles on myspace.com and recompiles them to create new hybrid profiles. Try this when you run out of real people to browse. Click to begin. Loading times can vary. Please be patient. Extras. Endless PHP. Endless layering. About me's. HTML junkyard. Direct PHP. About me sections removed from the MySpace template. Direct communication. Deep feelings. One-on-one. Contact Michael Guidet. Email at littledigger.org. Under development. Last uploaded the 2nd of November 2007. Homepage.
This is where we first directly see a mention of the name of the man behind all this, Michael Guidetti. I'll just call him Michael. He was also mentioned before on the 4chan board after the users found this link, and his name also appeared here when I was inspect elementing my way to those 5 videos to download them. The homepage link at the bottom leads here, and there are 3 other links, all of which are unarchived in 404s at the present. Here we have more from Michael, but below this it just says this plugin is not supported as the main thing and undefined when you hover over it. But if you inspect the element, it gives you this as that object, which gives you another 404 in the present and nothing through the Wayback Machine. Not through the Wayback Machine, this 404s, and through it it's not archived directly but leads you to a further page, which I'm not sure if looked like this originally or it's just missing styles or if XML files don't work with CSS, but whatever, does that. These are all unarchived, unavailable, and unremarkable. And this is just some article about FTP directories. This was/is just the words Webcra.sh, and when clicked on, linked to here, which again isn't archived and doesn't exist anymore. I realised that wasn't a very gripping ending to a video, or a middle to a video, or a start to the video.
Well, it started badly, and it tailed off a little in the middle, and the less said about the end, the better, but apart from that, excellent.
I was originally going to make this a top 5 or top 3 video or something, but it's surprisingly difficult to find websites that aren't either covered to death or are seemingly impossible to come to a conclusion on, especially when in cases such as untitled.com there's a large chance there is nothing to find and it's just all a big joke. The furthest anyone seems to have got with that is extracting this image from this file, which is in Swedish and translate to fill, necessity, damage, point, and double standard by Bappelsin AB. It was difficult to see what the double standard word was, but considering the file's name, it made sense for that to be it. With all of that said, I can in no way prove that this file even came from the site and wasn't just a troll in itself. So there we go. Video done. Well, I mean, it's not, I still have to edit it, but for you at least.